Yeah, Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on them. Hey, Mr. Main Event, B-Dub, Mike Knox. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? I go by the name Fred Nux. We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're wrong, what you getting in? Perfect Plex Radio, got him listening. Mr. Main Event, B-Dub and Mike Knox. Got this blog talk radio, it's on lock. From Cena to The Rock or whatever wrestler is hot. News, the interviews, just a one-stop shop. We go live every Monday after Raw. So get on the net and log on to blogtalkradio.com/the game V1. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You could call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling. That's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply perfect.
Like being in a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in fact, if you'd been in a street fight, I'd have gave up 10 minutes sooner. Because Garvin whipped my ass, man. He could rock your ass, man. And I loved being in there with him. I loved everything I did with that man.
Check the Snake. This is Mr. Main Event, Brian Waters. First and foremost, I want to say it's an honor to speak to you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for doing this tonight. Now I want to know, was Andre the Giant really scared of snakes?
What the hell do you think? Damn, man, you need to wake your ass up. You need to take some damn coffee. You know, shit. That's something, man. He's had turds bigger than me. So what the hell? You know, he wasn't afraid of shit, man. But he was smart. You know, he knew what to do, when to do it. I mean, one of the smartest things I was ever part of, man, was we were wrestling in, I don't know, Flint, Michigan, or Grand Rapids, someplace up there, and you know, I hit the ring, and he gets on me, and he's whooping my ass, man, and he could make you suffer. But as he's doing this, all of a sudden, the people start cheering, and I'm like, man, this is a damn tough crowd here, bro. This man's about to kill my ass, and they cheer it. And I hear him going, no, no, and all of a sudden I've been left alone, and I raise up and look, and there's like a 10-year-old girl, man, that has come into the ring and gotten that damn snake out. And she's got a hold of it, trying to drag it towards Andre.
Yeah.
The damn snake weighed more than she did. And Andre, he's back paddling, man, and finally he falls out of the ring and he's screaming, get her out of here, get her out of here. Man, the cops hit the ring, man, boom. And Andre grabs the microphone and said, arrest her. And I thought, how smart. These cops are in the ring and he's telling them, arrest that witch. Get her out of here. And, man, you talk about people hating that man. And I looked at him and said, you a sorry devil, man, you know. And afterwards I went in the back, man. They had her back there, and she was crying. Her parents were all there and everything. And I'm like, we can't believe she did this. She's terrified of snakes. And she was like, I just didn't want him to hurt him anymore. I'm like, damn. That's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah, certainly. Now, I remember you were saying, I'm a big fan. I have your DVD, and I remember you saying that how you a lot of times prepared like your DiBiase's and for Hogan. Now, I've seen you embrace that role, and when you think about some of the young talent today, you hear a lot of guys complain about that spot, and it's something that you didn't hear too much back when you guys were building.
Well, that's because you got a bunch of stupid son-of-bitches out there, Doug, you know, and they don't know what they're doing anyway. You know, I mean, hell, today the most dangerous move in wrestling is a damn schoolboy. You know, I mean, Christ, you can get hit in the head with a sledgehammer, get run over by a car, get blown up, but you can't get beat unless it's a schoolboy. And that's so idiotic, man. That's where they get their heads up their ass. I mean, if a man's going to beat me, I want it to be his best move, not the schoolboy.
Right.
For crying out loud, man, these guys are so up in themselves.
Who do you blame for that today? Do you think is that the wrestlers or is that people behind the curtain?
People behind the curtain, man.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I mean, it's just like in the '90s when I went up there. Vince says, "What's wrong with my business right now?" I said, "Well, it's simple. The inmates are running the asylum."
Wow.
And you can't have that, man. There's no need for that. I mean, if you don't have enough confidence in what you're doing, then you ought to take your boots off and your tights, put them in a pile, put some lighter fluid on that shit, and burn them and get the hell out of the ring.
So do you blame, say, maybe, do you think Shane McMahon being gone from the company and maybe Vince getting old are they having changing of the guard kind of problems? Because I go back to when you guys were in the 80s and doing your thing in early 90s. I call that the golden age of wrestling. People can talk about the Attitude Era all they want to. You guys, to me, you guys laid the foundation between WWF in the time and NWA, which was going on, arguably the two best times in wrestling. You guys laid it out there. So between those times, who you think's to blame for where wrestling has gone today? Because it's a long way from WrestleMania 6, if you ask me.
No shit. Well, I mean, you got to consider where it's coming from, man. Who's in power?
Okay.
I know if I were in power, there'd be a lot less damn guys out there that are out there right now, and there'd probably be some old shits like myself and a few others that'd be out there doing it right. It's about knowing your art, and the guys today don't know their art, man. And it's not really their fault because they were pushed into this position. Mm-hmm. When the small territories all went away, there was no more breeding ground for great talent.
Right. I think that's a huge problem as well.
And that's the bottom line. That's the number one thing wrong with wrestling today, is there's no place to learn. And the reason there's no place to learn is because who the hell's teaching these kids today?
Well, you got Steamboat down in FCW.
Well, Steamboat's great, but he's one of the very few.
Right, and then you got Vic Finley, but I think he actually left the company. Yeah,
but then again, Steamboat works with these kids. How long does he work with them?
I don't think he has long before they call him up. To me,
exactly.
I think they're too far spread thin, in my opinion.
So bottom line is, these kids are going from, say, a year training maybe at the very most,
mm-hmm.
and now they're thrust into the spotlight and they're supposed to be a superstar. Well, that's the bad thing about television, because you can make chicken soup out of chicken shit. And that's exactly what they've done. I mean, Vince did it years ago when he was with Warrior.
Yeah.
He shoved it right down our throats, and we all bought into it. Those that had to work with a piece of shit.
Now, before I let my partner get in, I had a question from Facebook that somebody wanted me to ask you. They said, you had a chance to wrestle The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and with what's going on with The Undertaker now, do you think he has a chance of winning this year and continuing the streak, being that you actually was one of the people who helped the streak along?
Well, if he don't, then he shut the damn company down and give it up, man. Jesus Christ.
So are you on record for saying you think the streak should continue?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Why screw that up, too? They've screwed everything else up. Don't let them screw that up, too.
Another WrestleMania question, Jake. What was your biggest WrestleMania moment?
I don't know, bro. That's too hard, man. I mean, Alice Cooper thing was cool. Even the first one I did with George Wells. I mean, it was a trip, man. I mean, you don't understand. Doing a WrestleMania is more than just a wrestling match. It's a whole package, man. And it's an honor to be there, and it's also a privilege to be there. And I mean, I had some tough times at WrestleManias, too. I mean, wrestling Rick Rude for 20 damn minutes in Atlantic City, man, that was a damn fight. Jesus Christ, man. Because you're out there gutting it. And Rick Rude, you know, he was a little gnarly. Let's just say gnarly. That's a good word. You know, Jesus Christ, man. It's like you're trying to lead a mule to water, man. That damn mule don't want to go. Gee, you know, it was tough. But, yeah, I mean, it was hell. In Toronto, when I wrestled with DiBiase, and, you know, took some $100 bills from him, gave one to Mary Tyler Moore. Hell, that was a great moment, too, man. You know, it was also a great moment to flash the people in the Sky Dome, man, from my hotel room window. But what the hell? Nobody's seen it. You know, some snakes are bigger than others.
Now, so what do you think about Cena and The Rock as far as the 1 year build-up, and do you think it will deliver?
Who's that now?
I said, you know, this year's WrestleMania. We have John Cena versus The Rock.
Yeah.
It's been a year build-up. What do you think about that? I know some people are for it, some people are against it. You know, in the business the way that you do. What do you think about that?
Well, they're pushing the hell out of it, you know, and the big thing's going to be is can both these guys deliver? Can they deliver when it's time? To me, it's going to be a little bit of a, you know, like a premature ejaculation type thing, you know. It may be a pop before The Rock goes, you know. Yeah, I think all the lead up is going to be bigger than the thing itself.
Wow. I hope not, because my first time ever, you know, at 36, like I finally get to go to WrestleMania, and it's in Miami, and I'm going without the wife and the kids. So it better not be premature. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll see you down there, man. I'm doing that Wrestle Reunion thing, man, and that's going to be a hoot.
Okay, I just did a press release last week for the Extreme Reunion with Shane Douglas and the guys. So yeah, I can make sure I check you out down there. I can meet you, and you know, we can talk some war stories. But before I get to
you gotta come in there on Friday night, man, because
we coming down the whole week.
Well, that night I'm doing it starts at like midnight. It's called On My Island with Jake the Snake.
Where's that going to be at? I have my partner write it down now.
It ain't going to be in my damn room, I'll tell you that. It's a Wrestle Reunion, man. Find out, man, because that's going to be a straight-up shoot interview, you know?
Awesome. What are you doing that?
It'll go for 2 hours or until I run out of booze, one of the two.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there and bring my recorder and ask you some more questions. So
hell yeah, I'll really piss you off.
Okay, yeah, hey, you ain't pissed me off. It's like I said, it's an honor to have you as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I appreciate it. Listen, guys, I wanted to get off here. I'm not feeling real well tonight.
Okay.
But I will see you down at Wrestle Reunion, man, and some other time let's do this show again, and I'll stick on there for a while, man. But I'm just not feeling well at all tonight.
No problem. I know you said it was kind of late, so I look forward to have you back on again.
All right, brother, let's do it.
All right, thanks for calling in. Everybody,
thank you.
Enough for Jake the Snake Roberts, future Hall of Famer. We pushing for it, God darn it. We pushing for it. Jake the Snake.
I appreciate it, man. Remember this, to know me is to blow me.
Well, I don't want to know you then because I ain't blowing you.
There you go.
No, all right, you have a nice night, Jake.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.